Ian, we have two coaching vacancies still out there. There's one in Miami, there's one in Cincinnati. There seems to be a little bit of movement today in Cincinnati. What do we know?
Yeah, there is movement as it relates to assistant coaches. There have been some members of the staff, including former head coach Jim Haslett, as Tom Pelissero mentioned, who are no longer on that staff. So what I'm told that the Bengals are doing is essentially clearing the decks of coaches they know are not going to be there when they bring in the new coach. It is not clear yet who the new coach is going to be, although it seems it's going to be someone, one, from the outside, and two, someone on the offensive side of the ball. I know that Zach Taylor, the Rams quarterbacks coach, really impressed members of the Bengals staff when he met with them, including Mike Brown. I know Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator of the Bucs, who also was a close competitor for the Packers head coaching job and for the Jets head coaching job, was in the top three there, along with Adam Gase and Matt Rule. He is also in consideration there. But there are other coaches who were on the staff who are staying, are still under contract, and will have the opportunity to work for whoever the new coach ends up being.
All right, just to be clear, you say from the outside, meaning outside the typical Bengals family and the names that we attached initially to this job, meaning Vance Joseph, Hugh Jackson, outside?
Meaning the outside as in not one of the internal candidates interviewed. So that would be Vance Joseph, who, by the way, is in Arizona, interviewing for the D.C. job today, would be Todd Monken, and there'll be Zach Taylor and also Eric Bieniemy, the Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator.
All right, gotcha here, because obviously we say the Bengals family, and that extends obviously to Vance Joseph, who's had a job there, Hugh Jackson, who's had a job there as well. Let's go down to Miami. Adam Gase makes the jump in division from the Dolphins to the Jets, and now we still have the Dolphins waiting to hire their new head coach as well. Ian, what do you know about that job?
They still have some interviews to do. Darren Rizzi, the special teams coach that I know owner Stephen Ross really likes, he is going to interview, I believe, tomorrow. That's according to Mike Garafolo. So they are not quite done with this process yet, and there's been a lot of racing around to hire guys. Perfectly understandable. Staffing is important, and we've seen, Andrew, some of the kind of failings of the last year or so does involve some coaches that just have not quite had the opportunity to hire the staff they want. So it's a little bit of a race now. That was one of the themes of this year. The Bengals do not seem like they're in a race, and the Miami Dolphins do not seem like they're in the race. And as far as the Dolphins go, at the least it seems like two of the strongest candidates are Chris Richard, the Cowboys defensive play caller, and Brian Flores, the Patriots defensive play caller. Both of those guys can't actually be technically hired yet because they're still in the playoffs.